One of the many benefits of attending baseball games at Diethrick Park is you never know who you're likely to meet.
That you shouldn't live in the past. It's dangerous. But to visit it is just a wonderful experience.
'83, we had a pretty good year. We fought Baltimore. They ended up winning the World Series that year, but we were close to them. Going into spring training in '84, we felt very confident that we were going to be successful. But right out of the get-go, we started 35-5, and it gives you the confidence. Sports is contagious. Winning, losing is contagious. We were just confident that we were going to win. And through that 35-5, we won 17 games in a row on the road. It was just an unbelievable feeling. Whatever we needed, we got it done. I mean, guy coming off the bench contributing. It was just everybody was part of it. And then throughout the season, we just carried it on. And then and later on in the season, we felt a little bit of pressure for the fact that because we had had such a tremendous season, that nobody would have really remembered us if we didn't win at all. We ended up playing the Padres in the World Series, and I think I was probably the only guy that wanted to go to San Diego, being that I was raised there and had been in that ballpark but never played there. You know, everybody wanted to play the Cubs, being a short trip, and people in Detroit were talking about going back to 1945 when it was the Cubs and the Tigers World Series. But you know, the Padres kind of sniped them a little bit. They were down 2-0, and they went back to San Diego and swept them out there. And so we played the Padres. We played the first 2 games out there, and right out of the get-go, just like we had done during the season, Lou got a double to start the first game, first hit, first batter. I got a base hit and knocked him in. We were up 1-0 right out of the get-go. We got 3-2 series. We swept them in Detroit. We didn't want to go back to San Diego. Game 3, I forget what the score was, got a couple hits. Game 4 was the game that I had my first 2 times up. I had 2 two-run homers. We won 4-2 that game. Jack Morris pitched, and I drove in all 4 runs that game with 2 two-run homers. So that was kind of the game that people remember me for. That game is when Gibby hit a couple home runs and kind of iced the one game off of Goose Gossage. And if you see some of the highlights, there's some tape, and they've got a microphone on Sparky and Dick Williams, the manager of the Padres. And the situation is that Lou Whitaker had got on. I had bunted him over. They wanted to walk. They wanted to walk Kirk Gibson. The base was open. And Dick Williams put the 4 sign up for an intentional walk, and Goose shook his head, and so he walked out to the mound, and they got it right on the tape, you know, saying, well, you think you could strike him out? He goes, yeah, he had faced him 9 times prior to that and struck him out 9 times. Well, he didn't strike him out that time. Hit a home run. And that basically, at that time, put the game away. We're going to be world champs, and it was a great feeling to run off that field. And all 3 times when we won the division, we were at home. When we won the pennant, when we beat the Royals, we were at home. And when we won the World Series, we were at home. And not that the celebrations would be that much different, but to have 3 celebrations all at home, it was special. You know, with all your family there and your fans there. It just capped off a dream season.